Hello and welcome to Ann Arbor Inclusive. Ann Arbor Inclusive has partnered with the Disability Network, Washtenaw, Monroe, and Livingston to bring you this disability-centered show. We foster understanding, promote inclusivity, and share impactful stories within the disability community. I am Melissa Bondi for Ann Arbor Inclusive, and in this episode we will learn about how music affects the lives of disabled and non-disabled people. Today we welcome Steve Osburn, who goes by Oz, co-founder and director of the No Obstacles Band. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm excited for the show today. We are going to get a performance, get to know a little bit about your band, and we're going to meet one of your band members. So yeah, first, I guess I want to know why do you call it the No Obstacles Band?
It's a bit of a play on words. It sounds like N-O, no obstacles, which we all strive for no obstacles. But if you have obstacles, it's good to know them, so you can avoid them. If you know obstacles, sometimes you can avoid them. So that's kind of a play on words. Okay. So we spell K-N-O-W. Okay. Our short kind of rock moniker is K-O. Knockout.
Okay, so it definitely meshes all together. It makes the most sense. You get that question a lot. Why is why
yeah, or a lot of people misspell it, you know.
Sure, because I mean I think that's one of the most when you meet a band, it's like everyone always kind of wonders, where that name came from. How did you get that name? So that was very interesting. Okay, yeah. So services. Tell us a little bit about the services that this band provides.
Well, the services kind of developed organically. 30-some years ago, a boy named David Ziff walked into my room, and he was on the spectrum, and I just knew immediately, I just sensed that he wanted to be around music and musicians. And I found out he goes to a lot of live music and is very engaged in the community listening. And so after a half a year of working with him one-to-one, we came up with a song that he could repeat on a marimba. And then I had a friend that had a son with cerebral palsy that lived to rock and roll drums. And so we started a band. David Ziff and Dylan Northup are the co-founders of No Obstacles. Okay. And now it's grown into 4 bands.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that. You said that earlier to me, and I'm like, how the heck are you managing 4 different bands?
About 10 years ago, we started having summer camps. We've done year-round rehearsals all along, except for COVID. But for 30 years, we did weekly rehearsals. And about 10 years ago, we started the No Obstacle Music Arts Camps. And so once that happened, it really drew in more folks that then wanted to be part of a band year-round. Okay. So it's a growing small army of folks.
But you've been doing this for how many years?
Over 30.
Is it over 30? So you have, don't you have quite the army? Yeah. I feel like you would have quite the army. Yeah. But do they come and go? Do folks come
Yeah, there are people that have moved on or started their own bands and went professional.
Okay.
And moved, you know, there's but yeah, it's been a lot of fun to see the growth.
Sure. Well, tell us where do the rehearsals happen? So
I do it. I have Oz's Music Store, and right next to the store on Packard Street in Ann Arbor, there's another storefront I call the Music Environment. Okay. It's a multi-purpose space. There's drum circles in there, and there's band rehearsals. It's a room full of instruments, and I bring children through adults in and let them try out instruments, sort of like a music playground. And that's where we do our rehearsals. Okay. So it's all set up, ready to turn on the PA and sit down at the drums, and we got the amps ready to go. And
so it probably gets pretty loud.
We can be very loud.
Do you have earbuds and things that folks can wear?
We recommend them, and we also soften the drums a bit.
Okay, all right.
We got some electronic drums now that we can turn down if we need to.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was told about this short documentary that you have. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Ivy, one of the band members, was going to Washtenaw Community College and was taking a film class, and asked if they could do a small, a short video, and so they really did a great job of capturing the essence of some of the early band members in this video.
Okay.
And since then, a woman named Allison Doxey, who was also at community college, produced another documentary that you can find on Vimeo,
Okay.
called I'm With the Band.
Okay.
And it's a short 12-minute video, but it's excellent, and it's actually won the Student Documentary Film of the Year award at Central Michigan Film Festival, and has been submitted into about 5 different film festivals.
Okay. All right. That's very impressive.
Yeah, it's neat.
That is very neat. Well, why don't we take a look at the No Obstacles Band documentary and see what that is about.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Third chord in a week. Roger, count us in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In my own words, No Obstacles is a multi-genre band composed of people with varying levels of ability and disability. We have some songs that are reminiscent of power pop.
The band has gone through different changes and stuff, different people over the years.
I really like the No Obstacles.
Feels like we're really jamming with a side of peanut butter and salmon.
I like to play country music.
So No Obstacles is a band composed of people with varying levels of ability and disability.
I know exactly how they feel because I face a lot of complications with my disabilities and difficulties.
There's Anthony, a young black kid. He can't really speak, but when he gets behind a keyboard, but the other half of the time, he channels Beethoven or Stevie Wonder, and he plays these amazing piano licks.
My name is Dylan Northrup. I'm mostly a rock drummer. I don't know like a lot of like jazz styles or anything like that. I've always been very passionate about music. And a typical kid would want to play with toys and stuff growing up, but not me. I would want to play my dad's records and CDs.
He's got a lot of attitude, not in the bad way.
Break a leg too? Yeah, I heard that.
No, give me the drum thing. My name is Dave Hankin, but in No Obstacles, people call me Cyclone. I started playing music in 9th grade in high school because it was a dream of mine when I started listening to the Beatles. I play guitar, but I really miss the clarinet, so I'm thinking soon I can take them in turns. Music is part of my life, and I love doing it with my friends.
Steve Oz. He owns the practice space.
You're viewing Oz's worst employee.
He's a very generous man.
Your employees are doing it wrong?
Yeah. Paying him to break my strings.
He makes sure everyone has an instrument to play and is keeping along.
All right, you're tuned up now.
Oh, thank you.
Plugged in.
The Wizard of Steve Oz,
Do you guys call him that?
occasionally.
So Ivy did a great job with the documentary. That was really good. How long do you think that took? Do you have any idea for producing wise? Or
You know, I'm not sure.
okay, they did a great job. They did a great job.
Fantastic, yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted to ask a little bit though about a concert that was recently held here in Ann Arbor. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we had the opportunity to open for the RFD boys. They played at the Arc more than any band in history. They've been there for 50 years, and they've to a degree they've adopted us. They called us the next day and said we have a yearly gig at the Arc, opening for the RFD boys, and it was a joy. I wanted to get as many of my band members up on stage as possible, and we only had a short time, so I brought them all up. We had 20 people on the stage.
Wow.
And not all of them played the whole time because we were going in and out of different situations,
Okay.
different bands. But I like to say we don't have to sound good and people love us, but because they see the joy and the passion up
Sure.
there. But we didn't sound bad.
Oh, that's cool.
And you'll see that in the final song that we'll be playing soon.
Okay.
It's a tune called, I call it the A chord song. It's how I teach the blues in the key of A. I verbalize the letters,
Okay.
and then we go into Hound Dog,
Yeah.
and I gave some solos out, and you'll see some amazing. The drummer's just incredibly talented, and
Okay.
keyboard
Okay.
played a great solo at the end.
Cool. All right, Oz. Then why don't we take a look at this concert? I'm kind of excited.
Sounds good.
All right, let's take a look.
Thank you.
A 1, 2, 3. Well, there's an A chord here and an A chord there, A chord everywhere. Till the D come back to A. Well, it's easy to D back to A. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time.
Sing if you know it.
You ain't nothing but an hound dog, crying all the time. You ain't never gonna really be no friend of mine. Save me on trumpet. Ivy on guitar. that high note. Thank you, Ann Arbor.
Good night.
We're no obstacles.
Hello, we are back in studio and we're about to listen to a performance from Oz and one of his band members who is also with us right now. Welcome, Aurora. Welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Aurora Hershey. I'm almost 24, and I've been with No Obstacles band since I was 15 years old. And I went to rehearsal in person Saturdays until the pandemic started. When the pandemic started, Steve and I did FaceTime every week.
Okay, so you've been doing this for quite a while.
Yes.
So you have the musical talent. Tell us a little about what you do in the band here.
I sing songs, and I sing and play, and I write songs and rewrite songs from musicals.
Oh.
And
right now you're going to be performing a song. Tell us a little bit about that.
this song's called "Alive with Love." I wrote the song. I wrote the lyrics, and I called out the chords, and Steve came up with words, and
That's great.
I came up with a little rhythm for it, and she came up with the words, and
Oh,
the rest is history.
that's amazing. Okay, well, let's listen to Alive with Love.
I feel so alive with love. I feel so alive with love in you. I feel so alive with love. I feel so alive with love in you. Your sustaining care ignites my singing fire. La 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 la. I feel so alive with love. I feel so alive with love in you. I'll sing the melody, you sing the harmony. Let's rock, rock. Rhythms energize. Come on, let's improvise. La 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 la. La 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 la. I feel
You guys were wonderful.
thank
So
you.
much talent. I am
Thank you.
so impressed. So I want to know a little bit more about you, Aurora, and tell me about your experience though over the years. How has it been in being in the performing here in the community? And
It's been great to be back in person for me to be back in person because when 2020 when the pandemic started, it was hard for me to just be at home
oh, I
all
know.
the time because I was at home longer than I thought I would be. We were all at home longer than we thought we would be.
Yeah, that had to have been tough. How did you fill your time with, obviously with music, right?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about that.
I chord songs from musicals and played chords by ear on the piano.
Okay. Did you have any musical specific that you really enjoyed playing, or?
Remember doing the open mic? We did a Zoom open mic
We
during
did a Zoom
COVID.
open mic during COVID.
How many viewers could you see? Do you know?
I don't remember.
That had to have been that would have been very entertaining. I mean, we know what it was like being at home and.
Yeah, it was one way to keep connected to the community, and
Right.
and we started a live open mic called No Obstacles Open Mic and Comedy Hour monthly,
Oh.
last Saturday of every month at 4 p.m.
And it's still going? Is it?
Yeah,
Still-
at my music environment at 1922 Packard.
Okay. Okay. Well, I was
Houses
going to
music.
ask you. Yeah, tell us about if someone is interested in learning or getting involved or becoming, with the No Obstacles band.
Yeah, if I don't know if anybody's welcome to call me at any time, 734-476-5153.
Okay.
And I'd be happy to give them a first session free without obligation. I do that for anybody and everybody since 1979. And I bring them into a room full of instruments and let them try out stuff.
What?
And
Okay. What
and,
ages? Give me an age range.
2 to a 92.
Okay.
I literally have some 2-year-old students right now. Well,
Ah.
students, it's more experiential, but
Sure.
and the space is also used for rehearsals, band rehearsals for adults. So it's a multi-purpose space. We also have a few small shows in there, but yeah, that's where we do the No Obstacle open mic the last Saturday of every month at 4.
Okay. Now, where can people, can they hear you online? So they want to watch your music on your band and your performances online. Are they able to do that?
Yeah, there is a Facebook page, No Obstacle Band.
Okay.
It's called No Obstacle Band, spelled with a K. If you know obstacles, sometimes you can avoid them. And we can also contact me through my Facebook page or Oz Music
Okay.
Facebook page.
Okay. Okay. Well, I want to thank you both for joining us, your performance, and doing this today. It was very enjoyable, and
Thank you
we
for
don't
having
do this often, but when we do, we feel very, very privileged and fortunate. So this was so good. You guys are both amazing. I love the talent
was a
in this
treat.
room right now. You guys are such a great collaboration.
It's a lot of fun.
Great. And for more information or to connect with the disability-related resource programming and our vibrant community, please visit Disability Network Washington Monroe Livingston in person in Ann Arbor or online at dnwml.org. And you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Search Disability Network Washington, Monroe, and Livingston. And be sure to check out CTN's website at a2gov.org/CTN for more great programs and services. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can follow us on social media at CTN Ann Arbor. And thank you for joining us on this incredible journey on Ann Arbor Inclusive, where diversity is our strength and every story matters. See you soon.